to about 40% left, and they're all coming. I can't believe it took them so long. If I were the heads of one of the many, and this is happening all over the world, if I were the heads of one of the countries, I would have been totally 100% by now. Their crime rate they just announced is down 72%. So their crime. So next year what we'll do is we'll meet in Venezuela because it's going to be a lot safer. Unless one thing happens, unless you make me president, in which case we'll be very safe. So last year, it's terrible. You know, this is as far as look at all the fake news back there. Look at all the fake news. They are fake. They are fake. Did you see Biden yesterday in Normandy, and he was in France? He embarrassed us so badly, right? Does everyone know that? He embarrassed us so badly, it was terrible. It's just terrible. This is not a representative for what used to be the greatest country. This country is really, we are a nation in major decline, and we're going to stop it immediately. Last year, a father from Pasadena, Texas, came home from work to find that his 11-year-old daughter was strangled to death. She had been sexually assaulted, and her body had been stuffed into a trash bag, thrown in a hamper. He came home to find this, put under the bed, found his daughter. They were looking for his daughter. Everyone was looking. She was dead under a bed, cut up. Charged with the murder was an illegal alien monster who had just infiltrated our border, released by crooked Joe Biden. Came in through the Biden administration. You know, it was very hard to get in through the Trump administration. I mean, you're never going to have it perfect, but we had it about as close as you're going to get. We had the best border in the history of our country. We had the least drugs coming in over 34 years. And now the drugs are pouring into our country. But they let this monster loose to prey on innocent children. He'll probably have a lawyer. He'll get out. Other people don't get out. They indict guys like Trump for what? The election was rigged. The election was a rigged election. Oh, let's indict him for saying that. Whereas you got guys like this. You got guys that kill people, and they're fine. They're just fine. Now, we're screwed up as a country, and we're going to unscrew it very quickly. It's going to take place very quickly. And then you had the horrific case of Laken Riley. I got to know the parents well, the family well. The young nursing student, top of her class. She was from Georgia, and she was savagely beaten, horribly beaten, killed. And Joe set loose this monster into our country, wouldn't have come into the country under us. And then on top of everything else, when I met the family, they were so beautiful, so incredible. And Joe Biden couldn't pronounce her name. He talked about her in Congress, and he was only forced to talk about her, but he apologized to her killer for calling him illegal. He called him an illegal alien, and everybody got angry at him, so he started apologizing, not to the family of Laken Riley, but he apologized to the killer because he called him a killer. This is where we are. Under the Trump administration, we will not be apologizing for all of these people that are coming in illegally, because there won't be many people that come in illegally anymore. They'll come in, but they'll come in legally. You'll be able to hire them, and you'll be able to work with them. But we want people to come into our country. They have to come in legally, okay? So with his border nightmare, Joe Biden is also waging an all-out war on the workers of America, especially African Americans and Hispanic Americans and African Americans are the ones suffering most with this incredible illegal alien group that's coming in and staying at our luxury hotels. And, you know, they're being put up in hotels. Some of them are luxury hotels. And by the way, just in case you're wondering, I got no teleprompters, and I haven't from the beginning. These people. That probably means we'll make a better speech. No, I got no teleprompter. You know, I pay all this money to teleprompter people. And
that take their time, 24 hours, because when a cop goes home, there's a cop coming on to do his job. I don't like the police, but I realize that we need them. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't like them, but I realize that we need them. And we got to start appreciating the overseers, aka the slave patrol. We gotta start appreciating them, because the reality of it is, there's brothers that's incarcerated that got things going on with their mothers, their sisters, their daughters, and their friends ain't holding them down. We're not holding down the community. It's a free fall. Shout out to the sanitation worker, man, that's picking up the garbage and keeping the city clean. Shout out to the transit workers that's busting their ass to keep transit and driving those trains, keeping them clean. Shout out to the people that makes the world go around. You know, the people that work at the hospital, the staff, the essential workers, they got to sit up there and wipe our parents' asses in those hospitals. The people that make the world go round. Now, I might hurt some feelings, but all you real niggas and you bad BITC, you know what I'm saying? Y'all worthless. You're meaningless. Nobody cares about your outfit. Nobody cares about the car that you drive. Nobody cares about how much money you got. Nobody cares about how you stunting on your own community. Nobody cares. Let me tell all you real niggas and you bad, you bad sexy reds. That's what I'm going to call you. You're a bunch of sexy reds. See, I got to watch what I'm saying, because I realize that there's people that's waiting for me to say something. I need you to say something, baby, so that they can sit up there and they can report me to YouTube and keep demonetizing my videos. And then eventually what happens is YouTube takes my monetization again and maybe even my page. Yes, that's the game. That's the game plan. That's what they're here to do. In search of true wealth, thank you for the content knowledge and awareness you spread on what really is important. Want to appreciate you. Thank you, family. I thank you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. It's hot in my house right now. I ain't turning the air on. I'm gonna say this again, because y'all need to hear this. Like, in this world, we need people. We need biologists. We need scientists. We need scholars, we need teachers, we need healers, we need doctors. But you egotistical street dudes, you street cats, and you street chicks, we don't need you. Can y'all please disappear? Please? Can y'all please disappear? Because you're doing the hood a disservice. We don't need you. Right now, there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. There's a storm going on. There's a tornado going on. There's an earthquake going on. What we need is somebody that can control the ship, clean the ship, cook on the ship. We need staff. We don't need real niggas and sexy reds. We don't need you. Please. And I'm going to say this again, as much as I love rap, but I'm going to tell you rappers, the world don't need another rapper. We're not telling you not that you can't perform on the ship. But right now, we need for you to be who you really are and bring to the table what you really bring to the table in this new world order. Because it's going to rain. It's going to be some storms. It's going to be some floods. But after the floods, the sun will come out. Tomorrow, the sun is going to come out. And when the sun comes out, we're going to need people that can make the world go around all over again. We're going to need people that's intellectually smart enough to sit at the table. We need intellectual minds. We need thinkers that's going to be able to sit at the round table. We don't need puppets.